Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.
YouTube, what is going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. We are back with Gallop Racer 2003. I apologize for the wait. Obviously wanted to get some other things done, and I have a little bit of time away. And we are back and ready to roll with this game. So we're in year 21. I thought we were a lot further behind. We're actually getting close to where we are in 2004, which is kind of crazy considering. But it's been easier to get through the years in this game because you can only have so many horses, therefore we're doing limited races. I do miss that about this game a lot, hence why I'm glad we're back, and I can really focus on the main horses that we have. So we have Absurd Dream and Vivid Legend. We're getting even better colts that will go back into that breeding barn. We have Striking Moon and we have Honeybee. So it's been weeks since I played. I definitely need to kind of get my bearings. So Honeybee, she's a 5-year-old. She is the half-sister of Perfect Art. Yeah, she's the half-sister of Perfect Art from Crimson Arts out of Scotch Dancer, as you can see. I don't know where her growth type was late. Now, Perfect Art was still fantastic as a 6-year-old and even still could win some races as a 7-year-old. So this should be Honeybee's best, if not second best year. This year in her 6-year-old season should be her best. Her speed, staying, feel, guts, response, health, those are all looking really good. Her stamina, braking, and temper, depending on how training goes, those could all still eventually hit 70 as well. So she's one of our better horses we've had in this series, clearly. She's on guts training right now. She has closer. She has spurt. Let's go ahead and modify her training to see what she's on. So guts, balance, speed, guts, balance, speed. I think I just had her doing this. We'll check out the other horse as well, which is Striking Moon. I think he's doing a lot better than I initially thought he would. So yeah, Honeybee this year, we need to focus on either the sprint. Well, actually, let me see. Yeah, we're focusing either on the sprint championship, which is winning 5 grade 1s on the grass at 1,400 meters or left, or the Mile Champ Cup. We're going to focus on those 2 titles for her. I forgot how to get to the GWS. I know one of you left a comment, and I swear I saved it, and I can't find it. So, as usual. Striking Moon. Let's actually see. What are your stats so far? What are you doing? Striking Moon. 6 lifetime starts, 1 win, 1 place, and 2 shows. Okay, so he's still... I mean, you know, finishing the top 3, 4 out of your 6 times so far is not terrible. So, yeah, his bottom stats are not that good. He comes from Undercover Agent and Dear Puffy. So Undercover Agent was a much weaker sire, obviously. He was still a decent horse. I think he won a grade 1 or 2, but maybe 1 to 3, but that was about it. He still wasn't as strong as Crimson Art or anybody else's, especially for the stats. So Striking Moon at his best may only be an A-ranked horse. He does like the rough track, though. And you can see his stats. Like I said, where it matters, they're okay. Where it doesn't matter, they're doable. We just have him on stamina training because he definitely needs more of that. I have stamina, speed, stamina, speed. All right. His growth type, I don't have any notes for him, so I don't know when he's going to be peaking. He is only 3 years old, so he has plenty of time, hopefully. He's not a fast-developing horse. Hope that's not the case. Undercover Agent, I think he peaked pretty quickly. And then Dear Puffy, she wasn't a horse that you ran for a long time. So I would suspect that after his 4-year-old season, he'll probably be done. That's Striking Moon, though. We have Absurd Dream, who's looking fantastic here for us. Close race, okay. Strong Heart. We won the last 2, the Independence and the Tokyo Cup. He has 3 grade 1s already in 7 starts. So Absurd Dream doing good things as he should. And then we have the Legend, Vivid Legend, 95 response. I cannot wait to use him for breeding, because we're going to get really responsive horses. I think that'll help us keep them in check and keep them in a good rhythm where they want to be for the majority of the race. His braking is bad, but my gosh, that response is fantastic. He has Dominator. Some are not good, unfortunately. Bears, I think that's not a... I'm not a huge fan of that, even though it's workable. It's doable, but yeah, he has a mix of abilities. Some good, some kind of like, you'd rather deal without. So actually, I wanted to look at something else here with you. Thought it was here, but maybe not. Is it? No. Yeah, I was trying to look at something else with that, but it's not allowing me to do so. So no titles for anybody. Vivid Legend, I don't even have exactly what I want to go for with him as far as a title. Now, he is 4 years old, if I'm not mistaken. So we should just try to go, or no, 3 years old, actually. We're looking really good. All of our horses are still pretty young, except for Honeybee, who's now officially a mare. So Honeybee, Striking Moon, and Absurd Dream. I have all the titles we want to go for with them. Vivid Legend, I have no idea, but off the top of my head, I'm sure he can go for some long distance title since he can actually run 16 furlongs. But I could get it together. Let's look out at the pasture. Let's see who's back there right now. So parents. Undercover Agent, I can't believe he still had an S classification. And I think that's because he did win those 3 grade 1s. Best Hunter, I don't even remember if he won a grade 1 or not. Maybe one. Indian Tiger only won a grade 1. Mr. T, I think, won a couple. Crimson Art won more than I could think of. Undercover Agent, that's the only reason why his rating is like that. But like I said, his stats aren't that great. I don't want to continue to breed with those stats. So eventually I'll be replacing him with Absurd Dream or Vivid Legend once I can. And probably the same thing for Best Hunter. Maybe. Or Indian Tiger. No, Best Hunter still has best stats. I'll go ahead and replace Indian Tiger. As far as the gals, though, we're looking really strong in this game for the gals. At least stronger than we've usually been. Scabbard is back there. Scotch Dancer's still back there. Perfect Partner's still back there. Dear Puffy. Like Scotch Dancer, Dear Puffy, and Perfect Partner, they all pretty much achieve the same level and amounts of success. I think that's literally why their classifications and evals turned out the way they did. They all pretty much won like the same amount of grade 1s, which is kind of weird when you think about it. Perfect Art, she has a better eval ranking because she won over 10. Great Speed will be nice to breed with her. That left side of her traits is also not bad. So looking at the different fillies, let's see. Yeah, Perfect Art actually has the best rankings for her stats on the right side. I'm talking about the field rating, temper, guts, response, health. All the ratings on that side, she is the strongest as far as consistency, which is fantastic. So I have an idea of what I'm going to want to do in this upcoming breeding season, if I can retire a horse. I do remember recalling that maybe I said I was going to skip this year. But I have an idea of what I'm going to do with her, because her stats on the right side are looking really strong. And then over here, Mr. T is decent except for that stamina. Crimson Art, I don't want to do inbreeding because it doesn't work for me. Indian Tiger is not good. Best Hunter is alright. So Mr. T. I think Mr. T and Perfect Art we could do. So with their parents, Undercover Agent and Perfect Partner from Mr. T. And then Perfect Art is Crimson Art and Perfect Partner. So they would be half siblings actually. Perfect Art and Mr. T. I'm weary about that. I'm weary about breeding horses that still have some sort of relation, because like it feels like when I do that in this game, it just messes up the breeding. Like the foal just comes out not as strong. Oh, well, nonetheless, here we are with Honeybee. Gotta get her going. She needs a title somewhere. Best miler, or excuse me, mile champ or sprint champ. So how many grade 1s has she won so far? So 28 starts for Honeybee, 6 wins, 2 places, 3 shows, 3 grade 1s. She won the China Mile, that was big. Prior to that, she won the World Mile Cup and then the Sprinters Cup. So her 3 grade 1s all came as of her 4-year-old season, which means she should have an even better 5-year-old season. So 6 to 8 seems to be her ideal range, but there's no grade 1s really in the beginning of the year, as always, that she can run in. Like the first real grade 1 she can do is the Royal Cup. So prior to that, I'm just going to get her in any decent race. Like this, let me see, will she be ready for that? Is there anything else she can do? She can run in the green, and then hopefully she'll be in the blue by that time. So I don't really want to run her 11 furlongs. But she can handle, you know what? I'll do it. It's a grade 2. I didn't really want to run her that distance since she seems to be doing better at the shorter distances. But that's okay. Striking Moon. We're looking for the generalist title with him or all-rounder. All-rounder would be easier. He has 3 grade 1s as well, right? No, he has none yet. So in my notes I have that he needs 2 more races, but that's impossible because he hasn't won any grade 1s. So he needs 4. Yeah, I wonder why I have that for him. That's so weird. Anyways, let's get him into a race. Now, if he can win 2 G1s for turf and dirt at the same distance, then I think he could get generalists. They have to be like a turf race at 8 furlongs, dirt race at 8 furlongs. So he runs 8 to 12 on the turf. I hope he's ready to go. We'll just... don't really want to run him in an open. It'd be an easy win. Grade 3 I would much rather do. And then Absurd Dream. Looking for dirt champ or mid champ. Needs 3 more in each category to get the title. So I think we can have him set for the Kyoto. That's 10.5. It's quite a push. Or I could wait for the February S. I think that'd be a better race to do. But you know what? I'm going to try him out in the Kyoto. I know he'll... the thing is, he'll be in the green at this race. He won't be 100%, and that is an inherently pretty tough race to deal with. Now, if I save him for the February S, it's a furlong shorter than what he's used to, but since he can run 9 to 13, I would be hard-pressed to believe that he couldn't handle that race well. I think it'd be smarter to save him for the February S. We need to make sure we win that. The distance, though... the distance doesn't fall in line for mid-champ, but like I said, I'd rather him be in the blue and definitely win a grade 1. Vivid Legend, I have no titles for him yet. He runs 9 to 16, so I guess with him I'm going to try to focus on Longchamp for sure. And then, what else can he focus on? Longchamp, he can run on the turf. These other titles, we're just not there yet, so I don't want to really struggle for the more challenging titles. International, win a G1 in every one of those regions. What is his growth type? Is he sustained? He is sustained. Because I wonder, like, I could go for the every year title, but he would have to win a grade 1 between 2 and 8. I don't know if that's probably unrealistic. Turf Prince, Desert Prince. I'm gonna go for Turf Prince in the mile. So he needs 5 more for the Longchamp, and then he'll need the King Cup Autumn, or King Cup Spring, Summer GP, King Cup Autumn, and Continental Cup, and Winter GP all in the same year. He'll need all 5 of those to win that title. I don't know if that's... Longchamp seems like the most reasonable. He just has to win 5 grade 1s over 12 furlongs. He's a long distance horse, so he should be able to do that with relative ease. Only opens for him, though. It's a 9 furlong. It's a shorter distance grade 3. That's all. The beginning of the year in this game sucks for grade 1s. Like, there's just nothing on the calendar. And I get it, but sometimes you just wish, especially when you're trying to win titles, that there were more available. So this is our next horse. Who is this? Does it have a name? Moon Eyes? Yeah, that's Moon Eyes. Moon Eyes is from Mr. T out of Scotch Dancer. I'm hoping he's really strong. He should have a great number of abilities. It'd be awesome if he inherited all the abilities from even his grandmother, Perfect Partner. Not sure if he will, though, but there should be a lot of abilities. He could get Rough OK, he could get Solo, Free, Second Wind, Spurt. So Moon Eyes, hopefully, will be really solid, and he's the last of the Moon series of horses. No races for the remainder of this month, so we're going to go ahead and just skip to next month and get into the action. Raw Talent. I'm going to do Entrust again. I've done the manual training. For me in my game, it doesn't really make a difference, so I'm just going to stick to that. As long as the horse's stats are good from the parents, I mean, doing the Entrust training shouldn't be terrible. So we will try to achieve the titles we can this year. Definitely would like to have them. Do we have any titles with any of our horses? Perfect Partner. She should have gotten a title, but I don't remember if she did. We've definitely won several. I know Crimson Art got a title. I think Perfect Partner did get one. Striking Moon is up, and we're the second favorite here today in this grade 3, as we should be. He's definitely a grade 1 horse, just hasn't won a grade 1 yet. But we'll get there. So anyways, no need to bet money on ourselves. We'll have to watch out for the 11 horse Straight Impulse, but he's ready to race here today, Striking Moon. Of course, always looks amazing. Love his tack. What we did with that. Let's try to get him in a grade 3 win. This will help. Wins are still important, even if it's at the grade 3, grade 2, and even the open level. They still matter. They still all matter. It may not matter for a specific title you're going after, but in terms of just your horse's eval and classification for breeding, winning, regardless of the level, it all matters. I'm not in last place. I'm going to say the 10 horse is behind me. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing?
Relax, bro. I'm just making sure my horse is comfortable. Striking Moon, he is a closer at heart. He wants to sit at the very back. So, yeah. It's been a while since I played this game. Like I said, weeks at this point. We're doing very good with stamina right now, though. I think we are. So as long as this inside continues to free up, because they are too spread out there for me to want to consider moving to the outside. We'll stay here, though. Striking Moon, he's looking great. Mask with the yellow moon. Okay. Start to move him up, because we've got a long way to go here. I can't tell what's freeing up or not. It looks pretty crowded over there. Not gonna lie. It looks pretty crowded. I don't know where to go. There's like no space. There's no space. We're making a move here. We're gonna duck him down to the inside. There's stretch burst. We're not gonna get up there. We just didn't have the space, and I got him going too late. That's my fault. 5th place. Such a bad 5th place. I ran that awfully. So that's on me, guys. That's 100% on me. Should have gotten him going sooner. The space wasn't clearing up for us. Bad stretch, yeah. Terrible, terrible, terrible. That's my fault. Give me some time here, people. Give me some time. It has been a couple of weeks. Give me some time. This game in 2004 played differently. Clearly, the most recent game I've been playing outside of the one on the PlayStation emulator is Gallop 2004. So it plays a lot differently in regards to how you drive your horses, basically. So that's disappointing, but that's on me. I don't think anything was wrong with the horse. I just didn't put him in the right space. All right, another grade 3, Vivid Legend. We should be the favorite. We are. Like, let's just go ahead and get this win. Vivid Legend does want to start from the front, does he not? Or no, he's kind of a closer. Yeah. Yep, he has that mid preference, so that's fine. But yeah, Striking Moon, I totally botched that one. Thank goodness it was a grade 3 and not a grade 1. So, got time to get back in rhythm with him. Because the speed is there, but, you know, I have to have him close in order for him to make a difference. I can't, you know, ask that much of him that far back. Cannot do that. So, that is my fault. We'll bounce back. Now, Vivid Legend, he doesn't want to be in last place, but, I mean, I was just kind of rolling with it. Yeah, I know. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Shouldn't ruin his race too much. I know you're okay. You're okay. That's my fault, bud. That's my fault.
5 furlongs to go.
So yeah, I got a really bad start with him. I didn't get out the gate at all. Just got to get back to used to playing this game, man. I really do. It plays a lot differently than 2004. So, gosh, I just keep falling back. Every time I think I have a chance, I don't. But we're still good on stamina. Got to poke my head through here. We're still doing well, Okay, here we go. No revolution, but we're going to fly by. Down the stretch we come with Vivid Legend. It's a grade 3. We should be able to do this. The 11's trying to keep up with us, but it's going to be a good win there for Vivid. Needed that bounce back for sure. Definitely needed that. Good, easy grade 3 win there for Vivid to start off his day. And, yeah, we'll continue to roll and try to get him long champ title this year. I think that's the most doable one. He's has to win 5 grade 1s at 12 or longer. 12 furlongs or longer. So, should be very, very easy. But Vivid Legend, he reminds me so much of Crimson. I've been telling you guys this. He's a very easy horse to work with. Again, it just goes to show you, even if your feel and your position are terrible, if you have a really good horse and you get your stretch timed perfectly, you can still win a race. So that's why I was like, I'm not worried about the bad positioning. I knew as long as I timed the spurt properly and we didn't run into any traffic, we were going to win that race, and we did. So it's a good win there for Vivid Legend. Those wins count. Let's get Striking Moon to a race. Any grade 1 he can run yet on the turf? Not yet, huh? Yeah. Run him in a grade 2. Top 3 go to the Azalea Cup. That's fine. That'd be a good path for him to follow. Vivid Legend. Hopefully I can get you into a grade 1, but I don't think so. 9 furlongs on the dirt. Not going to throw you into that. Yeah, there's no grade 1s for him until the Azalea Cup. I could just save him for that race. I could save him for the Azalea Cup, because anything else he runs will just kind of be chump change. But you know what? He has pretty good health. I think I could run him in this grade 2. Top 3. Wait. Are both of my horses going to be in the same race? The Spring Cup? Okay, no. Different races determining if you get into the Azalea Cup. Well, you know what? Might as well do it anyways. Because I'll put him in that race. Because there's no other grade 1s for him to run, unfortunately. So, right now, that's it. Alright, let's go to our next race here. I don't know who they would allow me to choose between the horses. Between Vivid Legend and Striking Moon. Realistically, the AI would probably do fine racing Vivid Legend. I'd probably want to race Striking Moon because I don't know how the AI race my horses. Snowy conditions here today for the Grade 2 Oakland Stakes. Honeybee's in this field, and she is the favorite as she should be. She's already got 3 Grade 1s to her name. We're building her highlight, her future highlight tape as we speak. So yeah, she's expected to win here today as we should. 11 furlongs. Sloppy/snowy conditions, which the snow probably will create the slop. Possibly. But regardless, should be an easy win for us.
The horses are in the gate.
Almost a perfect start.
And they're off.
And she is also a closer. So we got to hold her back. And she's good to go for the rest of the race. So make sure she's actually staying last here. He's going to say, hey, what are you doing? I'm just trying to get her settled.
What are you doing?
She's in last. I'm going to keep her to the outside. It's a shorter field, but I don't know what the horses are going to do. I don't know if the inside is going to free up. I never do know. But yeah, she's a very calm gal. She's able to sit at the back. She doesn't complain a lot. And she's very easy to work with, man. Very, very, very easy to work with. So I think we're looking good here in this grade 2. It's different running in the snow. It's pretty cool. I'm going to keep her right on the outside of this 11 horse in front of us. But as soon as it's time to get moving, I'm going to send her to the outside.
5 furlongs to go.
You know, I'll keep her right here. Keep her right here. Now we're going to pop the pocket a little bit. Just have her get on the outside hip of this 11 horse. Run downhill.
Where the race is won.
They're going to start spanning out a little bit. She's got a long way to go, so I'm going to have to get her going is what I was trying to say. Now she's got plenty of stamina. Got a long way to go. Now we got to start cranking. The field is still moving. She's got time. The gap is there. There's the closer ability. And now let's drive with Honeybee. Furlong and a half left. Come on, you got it. You got it. Furlong left to go. She's still working. She's still working. Working really hard. Really hard as Honeybee. I think we're just going to get there in time. And just got there in time. That was really close. That field was a lot tougher than I thought they would be. But what a ride here for us on Honeybee. That was a really fun ride. It was tough, but that was a grind. Those races, winning those races in this game is so satisfying to me because you're literally coming from last spot essentially as a closer and you're running the field down. Wow. Definitely need to save that. I'm surprised I even remembered because, you know, I've been forgetting to do that. I think slot 1 or 2. Which one are we doing? I think slot 2 I'm saving my replays on. I can only do 10 at a time. But I believe I've already saved all of these. I think I've saved everybody's clips in here. Let me just double check. Just to make sure. I think I've already moved those replays to my computer. Yeah, I have. I believe. Yep. They're all set. So we'll just overwrite this Flying Brian one for Honeybee. Great win there. Tough win. That was a grade 2, though, so that's one step down from grade 1. Alert Falcon was in that field, and I wasn't even paying attention. So, yeah, that was a very tough race, but we win by 3/4 of a length. And there it is. 2 wins on the day. 2 wins on the day. Slowly getting my feet back underneath me. So, really happy with that. All right. We're moving to the Grade 1 February Stakes with Absurd Dream. We are the favorite, as we should be. Rose Canaries in this field, Fairy Show, Silent Moon. So a couple of horses that could get into the mix with us, but this should be Absurd Dream's race to win. I have no doubts we can get it done with this horse. So this should be very good. And let's hop in.
It's a beautiful day for racing.
It's a beautiful, snowy, cold day for racing. In other words, can't even imagine freezing watching a horse racing event. I mean, I've been in the cold before, but it was at least like, the temperature wasn't like winter cold, but it was getting there. Not too enjoyable. Couldn't really stay out there for more than 2 races. Big race here, and if Absurd Dream wins this, it'll be another Dirt G1, which will mean 2 more left to go to get that Dirt Champ title. So Absurd Dream is on his way, surely. We win this, and then hopefully we can bounce back and run that Tokyo or Kyoto race in a couple of weeks. So it's going to be tough. He's not going to be 100%, but we got to give it a shot. Got to give it a shot. He's 4 years old right now. I got to get him a title this year. So, but we're looking good here, I think. I'm not working him too hard. Yeah, this track looks beautiful with the snow, though. I'm surprised they actually put this amount of detail into this game. Does, like, Gallop Racer 3 have snow? I can't remember. I can't recall running on a snow course in that game. Maybe. Okay, we're in prime position here for Absurd Dream. Still okay. Still okay. We're still good. Now we get a kick. Down the stretch we come with Absurd Dream. We get Strong Heart. It's going to be a tough race. Did I get him going too late? Nope, he's still reeling. He's still reeling these other horses in. Come on, Absurd. Come on, man. Half a furlong left to go. Still pushing. Still pushing. Now we get close race okay. What a horse is Absurd Dream. Did we get there at the line? Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. Did we actually get up there at the line? Strong Heart and close race. That just tells you how tough. I think the 13 got us, though. 13 got us. Darn it, man. Oh, I got going a little bit too late. We finished second. That's fine. That's we were supposed to win. But gosh, what a close race, man. Bad stretch as I timed it too late. But we tapped into Strong Heart and close race okay. Those abilities, I've never done that in this game. Tapped into both of those abilities at the same time, simultaneously. So imagine getting a horse with those 2 abilities plus something else. You know what I mean? That was really cool. I've never tapped into both of those at the same time. That's pretty rare for me. We get a rank up. I thought we were already maxed out, are we not? Or am I a double S jockey now? Oh, look at this! I'm a double S jockey now! They've placed a statue for me in front of the academy. Oh gosh. I'm totally joking. You guys know me. I'm happy. Wow. Who would have thought that would have been the one? Oh, there's my statue. You can barely see it. But, wow, we're a double S jockey. In other words, the game has deemed us as a worthwhile legendary jockey. I am honored. I am truly honored. The idea of having a statue is bizarre to me, but I'm honored. So, I messed up that race with Absurd Dream. Totally my fault. Got the horse going a little bit too late. Where's that grade 1 I was talking about? Universal Cup. In Dubai with Absurd Dream. Do I even have to ask? And he'll be in the blue? Wow. We haven't had that race pop up for most of our horses, so I don't really look for it. Say less, man. Honeybee, we still gotta get you a grade 1 eventually. This month, hopefully? Royal Cup, right? Yeah, set Royal Cup. Excuse me. It's too short, though. She needs... Oh, no. Actually, this does count. Never mind. Sorry. I'm all over the place today. It's been a minute. Universal Cup. That's going to be big for Absurd Dream. I got to run that race better. Got to keep that horse closer towards the front, too. I was running him much further back. Keep him closer towards the front. That way we're in striking distance. Because now that I know I think I know how to tap into close race and strong heart simultaneously like I did in that previous race. Now that I know that, I feel much more confident that as long as I run him closer, we can win those races, which we should have won that race. I definitely blew that one. Definitely blew that one. Of course you thought we could have done better. Whatever, bro. I'm not good at the manual training. I know I could practice. It's not worth it. And like I said, I don't think it makes much of a difference. Sometimes I'm tempted to do it, but I'm like, it's probably not even going to help that much. Striking Moon is up in a grade 2, not the favorite. Tropical Gem is. We're expected to finish 3rd, though. Inkjet's also in this field. This game has really tough grade 2 fields. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed this while watching my videos, but a lot of these grade 2 races are pretty tough. Like, there's always at least 3 or 4 horses that can definitely give you a run for their money that you would just expect to see mainly in some of the lower class G1 races, but they pop up in the grade 2s quite frequently, which is good. I like that they still keep grade 2s challenging. I don't like how it is in the other Gallop Racer series where like the grade 3s are really easy if you have a really strong horse, and then the grade 2s aren't even that challenging. I like a game where each division does have its own level of difficulty. Like the grade 2s is a different toughness compared to the grade 1s because the whole field isn't relatively tough, but the top 3 or 4 horses are always challenging horses to deal with. So our first perfect start of the day, but we're gonna need to hold him back because he's not gonna run towards the front, and he should be fine right here. So another grade 2 test here with Striking Moon here today. I'm gonna watch out for Tropical Gem as the favorite. I gotta watch out for Inkjet as well, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm really bummed out about that G1 though. We were right there. I mean, that race was, I mean, what, half a furlong longer? We're definitely winning. I just got him going too soon. Keep forgetting in this game, you really have to get your horses going a lot sooner depending on the field and the race and the track conditions. But it's fine. We're racing him in that Universal Cup. He'll be in the blue. I know what I need to do now. I think we'll have a chance of winning that race. I'd be surprised if we were the favorite, but I think we have a chance of winning the Universal Cup for sure. So getting Striking Moon moving now because he's got a long way to go here. Long way to go. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Keep rolling. Got a long way to go towards the front. Long way. Did I go too late again? I think I'm still underestimating the distance it takes to get to the front in this game. I really have been out of the loop. But look at the speed from Striking Moon. Oh my goodness, there's the stretch burst. Is this enough to get up there at the wire? What a run from Striking Moon. We're not going to win that race. Gosh dang it. Oh, wow. This horse is super fast, man. He is super duper duper fast, people. Could have been so much better, but the game says we did pretty well. I still felt like I started too late. Wow, that horse is so freaking fast, man. I keep forgetting. That's why he's a closer. He is extremely fast down the stretch. Easily could have been another win. Again, I'm just underestimating the distance, as always, in this game. Especially when you're used to playing 2004, and you can close that gap a lot sooner. But in this game, it's like 2001. You really have to get started a lot further back. Otherwise, closing the gap is just not going to happen. It's a grade 2 for Vivid Legend. We're the favorite, as we should be. Mental Drama, Micro Score, a lot of May, Gothic Values in this field, Happy Trial. Again, another relatively competitive grade 2, but we should win this with relative ease. Two blunders, man. Two blunders. Two blunders. 2 races we should have won. 2 races we should have won, and I just missed out. Started them way too late. I guess that's the only downside of a closer in this game. I'm not clearly perfect at estimating the distance from running essentially in last place to the front, even though that's what I really enjoy to do. Sometimes I'm not great at actually guessing that distance correctly, but running a horse that can run in the middle of the pack or even run as a front runner, like you're already there, it's a lot easier to time your spurts. But from the back, it's a little bit deceiving, especially depending on the track. Like if you have a track with really short turns, you'll have to get your horse going on the straightaway. But if you have a track with a really long, deep turn, you'll have a chance to make some room on the outside, but you'll still have to be wary of the horses drifting amongst the other things. So you see how I'm moving Vivid Legend. This is a deeper turns 3 and 4 compared to other tracks where this is really quick. So I have Vivid right in striking position. He's got plenty of stamina left to go. Keep pushing. He's got a lot of stamina left to go. We're going to roll here. We're going to roll with Vivid Legend. Get him under the whip. Strong drive. We're going to come right between these horses. And this is what Vivid Legend can do. There's the closing speed. That 10 horse is still being tough to catch, but we're going to get him. We're going to get him here at the line. And I swear we just got him. They better not rob me on the photo finish. Tough. I mean, but look, that's a tough race. That's a 2-horse race, literally. The rest of the field was done. So whoever that 10 horse was kept us company. Give me the photo finish. Yes. Wow. That's crazy, people. That is probably the craziest photo finish we've had on this channel ever. This episode has been quite bonkers so far. We just get the win. What a freaking photo finish. Oh my goodness, man. And that was still close. I wasn't expecting that 10 horse to be any competition. This is what I mean. These grade 2 races with the right fields, they're deceivingly tough. So don't overlook them and think, oh, easy grade 2, even with a great horse you're riding on. They can be deceiving. Gothic Value, that's a great horse though. Kept us company. But Vivid Legend gets the photo finish. That almost looked like that was a dead heat, to be honest with you. That looked like that was a dead heat. But the game has technology somehow to determine. At least this game is better with photo finishes than the other ones. And I felt we got up there anyways. I did say that as we were approaching. That was a really, really close but good, strong drive there with us and Vivid Legend. Striking Moon. Got to get you in a G1, brother. Needs 2 more for Generalist. Any grade 1s? Can run him in the Azalea Cup, but I think I'm saving that for Vivid Legend. So, I don't know who they would allow me to ride. I'm assuming they would allow me to pick between the horses. So, with Striking Moon, if that's the case, I don't really want to put him in that race just for the sake of it. I'll race him young. Okay, that's a good grade 2. The top 3 will go to the Mile Cup. We can work with that. We're 2 for 2 with Vivid Legend here today. He's ready for the Azalea Cup next time around. And we'll get working on that title for him. Breeding is happening next month as well, but I don't have the space. There's no horse I can retire right now, which kind of sucks. Because I would like to do breeding this year. I don't want to wait a whole 2 seasons, but I don't really have a choice, do I? Honeybee's up, though. In the Royal Cup, she's not the favorite. Lemon Salon is the favorite. War Pig is in this field. Mad Pirate, a little bit concerning, but I think we should be able to beat that horse, especially running as a closer. I'm just going to have to make sure I get her going at the right time. It's 6 furlongs. It's going to be a really quick race. So this win for us all depends on how quickly I can get her going at the right time. The beautiful Honeybee. I absolutely love this gal. She's getting up there. She's 5 years old, but this is supposed to be her best year. And her 6-year-old season could still be just as good. So regardless of her age, she is the strongest, the second strongest out of all these gals here, or out of all the horses in this race, I should say. Don't know if there are any more gals available. Don't know if the whole field is fillies or not. That's what I'm trying to say, if I can make sense. The Royal Cup, usually it's always a mixed field. So yeah, Mad Pirate has the record in this field. Mad Pirate has the record in this race, and he's in this field, he or she. I could speak today, but apparently I can't, so we're just going to roll with it. I really don't want to keep her too far off, because I know we're going to have a long way to go. The favorite is up there. I know she wants to be in last, but I got to keep her much closer than that, because we have a long way to go. Really long way. So I'm getting her moving up now because she's got plenty of stamina. She's got plenty of stamina. Plenty of stamina Honeybee has. She's rolling. Oh, Revolution. There it is. Perfect run. Perfect run off of turn 4, and we're gone. We're gone with Honeybee. We are gone. Don't even need the rest of the whip. Let's freaking go. Great grade 1 victory for the bee. For the Lady Bee, the Queen Bee, and she does it. There's my gal. That's what I'm talking about. Ran the race perfectly, and we smoked that field. She absolutely destroys them. She destroys them, wins the Royal Cup. And there's a grade 1. Her 4th grade 1 there for Honeybee. She needs 3 more at this distance to get the title. Let's freaking go, man. That is what I'm freaking talking about. What a performance there from the bee. Absolutely destroys them, man. That is, wow. She's such a fun horse to ride on. She really is. As a closer, also feel her speed. It's crazy. That's why I love closers, man. You really get to feel the speed of the horse just to see how much faster they are catching up to the other horses in the race. Perfect photo for Honeybee. Perfect photo. She wins the Royal Cup as a 5-year-old. She continues to impress here. Oh, wow. What a great race that was. Great race. Fantastic win there for Honeybee. I kind of want to watch that back. Then I will be using the restroom and taking a short break. But my goodness. Fantastic, fantastic effort there from Honeybee. Fantastic effort. She gets that well-needed Royal Cup win. If I ran that race any differently, it could have spelled completely different results. I knew I had to get her up there. I knew I had to get her moving sooner. You see, it just like when I know the distance, and now that I've messed up a couple of races, I knew how fast I needed to keep her going. Look at her stride too, man. She has such a stride, bro. That's why as a closer, she is dangerous. She's able to cover so much ground with so much speed, and we're gone. Look at that. Look at her stride. She is just absolutely taking off. She is gone. She is gone. Really peeking her feet up. And she clears the line. 5 lengths. Easy. Beautiful win for my gal. She wins in New Orleans for the Royal Cup by 7 lengths. That is what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, she comes from Crimson Art in Scotch Dancer. And now we have the Royal Cup. Or excuse me, the Universal Cup. With Absurd Dream, we're not the favorite, though. It's a tough field. So I guess I'll use the restroom right now, and I'll come right back. Ladies and gentlemen, Universal Cup. We're expected to finish like 5th or 6th. It's a tough field, man. Petite Creek, Western Laurel, Rigid Art. The favorite is Rare Emerald. We still have a chance, though. That's the thing. It's a very tough Universal Cup. But we certainly have a chance, and that's all I want. We have a chance. Oh, man, Absurd Dream, you winning this Universal Cup would be fantastic for you. I'm still riding the high of that Grade 1 win with Honeybee just because of her speed, winning by 7 lengths. Oh, my gosh, what a performance for her. Look at the, wow, crazy shot of the moon there. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game. For this race? Granted, it's the first time I'm doing it, so that would make sense. But in 2004, like, they don't have, like, a backdrop of the moon. There's certain things about this game that is fantastic. Way better than 2004, in my opinion. I mean, the fact that you don't have to lose your horses is always a great thing about this game. But nonetheless, we're off here in the Universal World Cup in Dubai. It's a decent start here for Absurd Dream, as always. I forgot who the favorite is. We're going to go ahead and just tuck this horse right here. And, yeah, who are we looking for? Who's the favorite? Rare Emerald, all the way back there, saving lots of ground. Hopefully that horse gets stuck in traffic, but I think we are doing beautiful here with Absurd Dream. 7 furlongs left to go. Beautiful racetrack, man. I love that Tecmo really took the time into developing some of these circuits that are supposed to resemble the real-life circuits. Like, this is a pretty good representation of Dubai's track, so really good stuff.
5 furlongs to go.
Yeah, tough race. Bad position. Okay. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. It's my fault.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
A little bit concerned about our stamina, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, they're moving. This is a tough race, man.
Show your guts.
Here we go. Absurd Dream. The 10 horse is taking off. Absurd Dream still fighting, though. Still fighting. Can we catch the 10 horse? We're on our way. We're trying. But that 10 horse, whoever that is, they're just too strong out in front. Overwhipped. And we get close race okay, but it's too late. We finished 3rd. 4th. That was tough. That was a really tough race. I don't think I could have done anything better with Absurd Dream there. And Petite Creek ends up setting the record. Rare Emerald Emerald comes in second. Deep Wonder third. We get fourth. That was a really tough race. Stretch was not the best. I lost positioning, but yeah, I don't know really what else I could have done in that stretch. I really don't. Like, going any later, we would have never caught Petite Creek. Going sooner, maybe if we would have gotten the proper jump, we could have stayed closer to that horse and kept that close race okay. But tough race. Didn't get the win. No Universal Cup for us, unfortunately. But yeah, that was really tough to navigate. I did the best I could. I don't think there was much else I would have done differently in that race, except maybe get the horse started a little bit sooner, but I was worried about the fatigue. We're going to put Honeybee in the Regal S. It's 3 furlongs on the turf in Long Beach. Excuse me, 8 furlongs. Why am I just all over the place today? So that'll be a G1 for the Mile Champ Cup. So if she wins that, she'll need only 3 more at that distance. Absurd Dream. We'll get you... Still need a couple more dirt G1s. There's no dirt races, man. Caesar's Cup. May have to save you for that. In fact, that's probably what I'm doing. Saving you for the Caesar's Cup. Winning that will mean we'll only need 2 more dirt G1s. There's a lot of dirt G1s at the end of the year, so we can afford a little bit of a layoff now. Breeding is next month, but like I can't retire anybody. That's the thing. Has Absurd Dream peaked? Can I retire you? I can retire Absurd Dream now. If I wanted to, but doing breeding wise, I mean, would I do Absurd Dream and Perfect Art? Let's look at the stats here, not these stats, but think about Perfect Art's right side and think about his left side. Power and braking may suffer. The feel isn't good. I'm gonna go look. Her power and feel are not great. I want to see what her ratings are, because if I'm considering trying to get a foal, her power is D, her feel is B, so stamina I think is okay though for Absurd Dream. That could help. I'm really considering retiring him early. I know it seems like a waste, but Vivid Legend is really the horse that I want to focus on long term since he has a sustained growth type. We got 3 G1s with Absurd Dream. I mean, it's just like... And he has a 70 stamina, so his stamina is average. Yeah, I'm really considering retiring him now, especially with those abilities, and breeding him with Perfect Art. I'd be interested to see what's going to happen. So Undercover Agent, goodbye. All right, we're going to do breeding with Absurd Dream and Perfect Art. That way we can get another foal. We already won 3 grade 1s with Absurd Dream, and his classification still ended up being B and S, which is what I figured. So this horse is an early bloomer. Okay, early bloomer for Moon Eyes. Unfortunately, like Mr. T was a very early bloomer. So same thing for this horse. Just going to do Entrust Training. Breeding season has begun. We will get to it. So yeah, Absurd Dream and Perfect Art. We'll go ahead and breed them here. Who's our foal? Art of Crimson. You are from Crimson Art and Scabbit. Oh, I hope this horse is amazing. 3-star potential, 3-star finesse, 3-star toughness, and 3-star discipline. Scabbit and Crimson Art are both very disciplined horses, so Art of Crimson, I'm already calling it, could be a legendary horse for us. Really could. I'm already calling it. Watch out for Art of Crimson. That horse could be something we've never witnessed on this channel before. Oh, double S for Absurd Dream. Okay, wasn't thinking we got double S. So you see the left side for him. And then you see the right side for Perfect Art is who I want to breed him with. You know, it'll be okay, but it could be a hit or a miss. We Indian Tiger I wouldn't do, and neither would I do Best Hunter, and I don't want to do inbreeding with Crimson Art and Mr. T. Now, Scabbards. Let's see, what are her stats? Average. Scotch Dancer, Speed, Deer Puffy, average. She's decent on the left side, and then Perfect Partner. But yeah, I think Absurd Dream and Perfect Partner is, or excuse me, Perfect Art is what we're gonna do. So yeah, I'm glad I actually got to retire him earlier than I thought. His growth type is average, so yeah, he's a horse that'll peak after 4 years old, or can peak early into his 4-year-old season. And then Perfect Art, she has sustained. I'm noticing in this game, if I haven't mentioned it, your foal's growth type depends on the father's, at least for me. So whatever horse we get from these two will be average to hopefully sustained, but more than likely it'll be an average. So there we are. A classification for Perfect Art on the right, B for Absurd Dream, double S for Absurd Dream for, excuse me, let me start over. Absurd Dream on the left, B for eval, double S for classification. Perfect Dart on the right, A for eval, S for classification. Speed is S and A for both of them, so we should have a very fast horse as always. Braking is B and C, hopefully a B to C average braking, and that's fine. We don't need a horse that launches out of the gate necessarily. Staying is A, so that should be good. Horse will be able to keep his speed where it's at, his or her speed. Stamina is B for Absurd Dream, D for Perfect Art. So, with that being said, stamina will probably get closer to like high 70 at the best. We still have a long way to go. D for power. It's not going to be a very strong horse, unfortunately. The feel, B and E, that may level out to a C. Temper should be good. Guts, A. We can always do well with that. Response and health, A, C, D. Both of those should be around the B range. So we should literally get a solid B ranked horse with some S and maybe a double S stat for speed. But I'm going to say a solid B to A ranked horse. But before then, let me just see how much it would cost with the other two. Scabbard is 14K, of course, a little bit higher for her. Scotch Dancer 16. I really want to use Perfect Art. We haven't used her yet. Deer Puffy would only be 12, and then Perfect Partner would be 14. We'll try Perfect Art. Like, we have to. And mate successful. They have conceived. So Absurd Dream and Perfect Art. That foal will be on the way for us next year. Should still be a solid horse. Should still be a strong horse. I'm just not exactly sure what the dominance may or may not be. So yeah. So they'll have Perfect Art and Absurd Dream. All right. Well, we're here at the Grade 2 New Zealand with Striking Moon. Not the favorite. Sitting outside the money. Or sitting in the money, but almost on the outs. Gotta try to get a win here with Striking Moon. Hopefully we do. So yeah, I'm excited for that foal between Absurd Dream and Perfect Art. It'll be her first foal, most importantly. We've already used all the other broodmares, so since I just retired Perfect Art last year, it's only natural that I need to figure out what she's capable of as a broodmare. So, like I said, I don't want to breed her with her half-brother or her father. It just, inbreeding doesn't work for me in these games. So, yeah, her and Absurd Dream was the only legitimate option because I wasn't going to use Best Hunter or Undercover Agent prior to that. And then I think Indian Tiger is even still sitting in there. Like, I'm just waiting to replace those lower tier sires. Like, I'm not going to use them going forward anymore. But I can't delete them. They just have to sit in there. So, yeah, Absurd Dream and Perfect Art. Like I said, it should be a solid horse for the most part. Yeah, a couple of stats like the power and maybe the feel may not be the best. But everything else should be pretty solid for that horse. So I'm hoping something frees up here. Don't block me, and I'm blocked. That halted our momentum, and these horses have no idea what they're doing. We have a long way to go. Long way to go. This race is ruined, probably. We're not even finishing in the top 5. I'd be surprised if we did. I got going way too late. That's my fault. We may have just finished 5th. And 7th. Ah! Bad race. Didn't mean to celebrate. Bad race. Bad race. Bad race. Striking Moon. He's from Undercover Agent and Deer Puffy. Yeah, he's not a bad horse. He has great closing speed, but yeah, that was not a good race for me. It wasn't his best race either. He didn't respond with as much speed as he usually does, so just have to chalk that one into the books and forget about it. And yeah, Striking Moon. I would like to get him a title, but if he doesn't win any grade 1s, like multiple grade 1s, I'm not sending him to the breeding barn. I'll just retire him whenever I need to. Vivid Legend is up in today's Azalea Cup. It's a big G1. We are the favorite. We should win. We're on a winning streak here with Vivid Legend. We haven't lost yet, right? Or have we? No, I don't think we have. Inkjet's in this field again. Tropical Gem. A lot of May. Happy Trial. Tough field. Post position 10, though. Should get the win. Should get the win here with Vivid. So Striking Moon, I'm going to continue to try to work with him. But like I said, he comes from Undercover Agent, who won, like, what? 3 grade 1s, maybe?
The horses are on the track.
Not bad, obviously, for an original, but his stats were not great. So we won grade 1s with, like, him, Indian Tiger, but their stats weren't great. So despite winning those grade 1s, their stats aren't good enough for them to be long-term breeding sires at this point. Perfect start, and we're off and running here in the Azalea Cup. It's a good start here for Vivid Legend. Just make sure we keep them in a good spot right about here. Right here is cool, right here is cool, right here is cool, right here is cool. Alright. So yeah, I'll continue to work with Striking Moon. I got him going way too late. I didn't get him going till 3 furlongs in that last race. It's totally my fault. I kind of got distracted. I was in the midst of just talking. And then, yeah, the race slipped away from me. That's usually what happens in those races. I just get lost in thought, and I forget to look up at the top left to see how much of the race is left. At this point, like, I could not think about this race for the next 2 furlongs and be okay, but, like, some races I drift a little bit too much, too long. Bad position, really? Okay, we are in last. But, I mean, this happens with him. Like, we're fine. He can recover from not running in the ideal position. Okay, you're just kind of going to block me. That's cool, bro. Long way to go towards the front, so I'm going to get him moving now. Okay. Long way to go. Keep driving. Keep driving. Here we go. Vivid Legend's tough. It's very tough, but he's pushing through. And wow, he's actually going to get through with ease. I thought it was going to be tougher than that. I thought those horses were going to prove a little bit more resistance. The 6 stayed with us, but I mean, that's an easy grade 1 win there for Vivid Legend. That's the Azalea Cup, and that was 10 furlongs. But no title. No title I'm really working on. So let me see. This would fall under mid-champ. All right. That's a title I can get for him. So we need 4 more G1s at the mid-champ level. He's won several grade 1s already, though. Like, how many? What? I wonder what other ones I need. I haven't really looked. We may need less wins than I thought. There it is, Vivid Legend, your Azalea Cup winner. Yeah, I thought that was going to be challenging initially, and then he just absolutely floored it. Wins by 4 lengths. Wins by 4 lengths. Good stuff there for Vivid Legend. Very good stuff. All right, very happy with that. Needed that win, and just goes to show you, not even in the right position, but he was still okay. So, it's fantastic. Good stuff there. Now, I need to check his grade 1s again to see how many he has already. Yeah, how many grade 1s do you have, Vivid Legend? And Striking Moon, he's 4 years old, right? Or is he 3? No, he's only 3. He's still developing, but like I said, if I had to retire him, I will. So Vivid Legend is looking fantastic. Yeah, he's 4 grade 1s. So he's won 8 furlongs, 10 furlongs, and 7. So what title does that really put us on for? He's actually a lot closer to, let me see. I said he has one at 8, 10, 8, 10, and 7. So, let's see, 8, 10, and 7. So sprint champ, and then mile champ as well. I guess I can extend this. I mean, titles are what's important at the end of the day. So what he needs as of now for a title, he needs 3 more wins, 3 more grade 1s between 9 furlongs and 11.5 furlongs to get the mid champ. He'll need 4 more wins in both the sprint champ and mile champ categories. And then for the long champ, which is 12 furlongs or longer, he needs 5. So still got a lot of work to do with Vivid Legend, but he's only 3 years old. So we can definitely get it done. Like Treasure, I might run him in that, unless there's something better. Golden Derby or the Treasure? What's this Treasure talking about? I don't like the earnings. Golden Derby. I would like to try him out at the Lawn Champ since he has the distance. So, Golden Derby for him. We need to try to get that long distance going. Striking Moon. Your stats are alright, bro. Like, you're not a terrible horse, but you're underachieving. Wait, can I say underachieving? I mean, Deer Puffy was a grade 1 winner. Undercover Agent won grade 1s, but I guess he is underachieving, technically. Young Mile Cup. Can anybody else run this race? No, I think they'll be... Yeah, they'll need to rest. I'll put him in the Young Mile. Let's put him in a grade 1 test. Maybe I'll run him better in that race. Wouldn't it be amazing if it was his first grade 1 win? Alright, let's keep the show going. We have a lot of titles we still need to win. Everything has gone well so far. So that means training's been doing pretty decent for Moon Eyes. And Moon Eyes will come from Mr. T out of Scotch Dancer. Alright. Just keep rolling, people. That's all we can do. We're up here with Striking Moon in the Young Mile Cup. Decent odds. That's the thing. He's not a bad horse. I just don't know if he'll be worth the long-term investment if he's going to continue to develop very slowly. You know what I mean? Like, if we want to make space to do breeding, I would probably retire him just to make space once he hits that point. Tough grade 1 field, but we're expected to finish 5th, so we have a chance to finish in the money. Got to run him a lot smarter here today. Have to run him a lot smarter. He's ready to go, though. I mean, he is a grade 1 capable horse. Both of his parents did win grade 1s. Deer Puffy was certainly a grade 1 horse. So he has the potential, but I don't know. That's why I'm just trying to maybe go for the generalist title with him. We just have to win a dirt and turf race at the same distance. I think that'd be an easy title to get. So, as soon as I get his first grade 1, I'll just do another grade 1 on the opposite surface at the same distance. Kramer's King with the record here. Tough race here, but Striking Moon, he has a chance. Perfect start, and that's a good way to go. But, of course, he's a closer, so I'm going to have to keep him back here. Not that far back, but, yeah, just about here. Just about right here, I think, is fine. I'll have to race him like I raced Honeybee in that grade 1 for the Royal Cup. I'll just have to get him moving a lot sooner. Make sure he's in prime striking position. So once it gets down to maybe like 4 furlongs, I'll slowly start to make my move. Okay, I'm going to get him going now, just a little bit. It's got a long way to run. Have to go really wide here, wider than I want, but it's fine. Got a long way to go towards the front. Here we go. Revolution, let's go, baby. Come on, Striking. Come on, man. 2 furlongs left to go. Striking Moon has never won a grade 1. He's reeling in these other horses. Down the stretch we come. We still have some resistance to the inside. That's the 4 horse. We are laying it on. And Striking Moon, he's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to get his first grade win for us, and it happens in the Young Mile Cup. Let's freaking go. Didn't mean for that extra whip. Cannot believe that actually happened. Wow. Striking Moon actually gets it done with the Revolution. We timed it perfectly. Just kind of gave him a nice little hand slap, really. Oh, wow.
No one can keep up with
What a win. To the finish line we go with Striking Moon. Gets his first grade 1. I literally talked it up, right? I'm questioning his pedigree. I'm not questioning the pedigree. I'm questioning his ability within the pedigree. And he gets his first grade 1 finally for the Young Mile Cup. That's what I'm talking about. And there it is. Your Young Mile Cup winner, Striking Moon, is a 3-year-old. Needed that. Needed that win. And that happened at 8 furlongs. So, that's his first grade 1. He needs 3 more for the all-rounder title. And he gets it done. Wins by 3 lengths. Let's go, man. We get 2 revolutions with our originals here today for 2 good, very important grade 1 victories. So happy with that. So beyond happy with that victory there. For Striking Moon. Get his first grade 1. Now, if he gets a couple more grade 1s, then I will consider, obviously, using him as a brood sire. I mean, brood sire. Listen to me. As a sire. But again, I need a couple more grade 1s. That is fantastic, though. That shows promise. That shows that the grade 1 blood is in there. And now, just to kind of build on that and see what else Striking Moon is capable of doing. That's a good win for his, in this 3-year-old season, for sure. Average stats, like I said, 10 meets, though. He's finished in the top 3 6 times, including that grade 1. So let's see if there's more to him. I'm hoping there's more grade 1 glory to him than that. So as soon as he's back in the blue, 12 furlongs is pushing it. I don't want to do that. Is there anything else shorter? 10 furlongs, 8, Mars. We'll run him in the Mars S. Because if he wins this, he'll only need 2 more to get that all-rounder title. So we're going to put him on the road in London. Tough conditions. It'll be a tough course to navigate, but we got to see what he's capable of. And most importantly, it's the closest we can get to the all-rounder title for him. Doesn't have fantastic stamina, so got to keep him at shorter distances. We're up here in the Golden Derby with Vivid Legend, and we're the favorite as we should be. Tropical Gem is here. We've beaten this horse. Happy Trial. It's pretty much the same field of horses we've been running against all season, but like Vivid Legend has proven time and time again he's the best of this bunch. So I expect another win for us here today with Vivid Legend. This is 12 furlongs, so if he wins this, it'll get him one step closer to the Longchamp title. Still a lot of work to be done here with Vivid Legend, but we are covering ourselves on all ends, all sorts of distances here on the turf. We're getting grade 1 wins, so we're keeping our options flexible because he definitely deserves 2 titles would be ideal. I don't think settling for 1 with Vivid makes sense. 2 titles at minimum we'll definitely need to do. And we'll continue to roll on. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, it is the 12 furlong Golden Derby. Kinky Weapon has the record. Here we go. Perfect start. And we're off and running in the Golden Derby. Beautiful start here for Vivid Legend. I'm just going to have him settle in wherever he wants to settle, as long as it's not too close to the front. This is pretty good. This is pretty ideal. And, yeah, this should be a pretty... I'm hoping this should be an easy win for us here today. I'm hoping. So good start here with Vivid Legend. Running by these horses to the side of us. 8.5 furlongs left to go. We're in prime striking range. I'm going to keep him right here. I'd prefer to maybe move him a little bit out, because if I can get some space on the outside, I'd rather run that. I don't know if the inside is going to clear up or not. Doesn't always happen. So I'm keeping him right here. And he should be fine. His feel has been fine. Pretty easy tempo, I feel. Like, the leaders aren't blistering ahead. Field is separated by a little bit, but it's pretty normal for Gallop Racer standards, so... I think it's been a good pace so far. I don't think anybody's really working too hard, so it should be a heck of a final showdown. I gotta get ahead of this horse, man. This gray horse is just in the way. Now, hopefully they'll start to move here, but I need some space, bro. There is the space. That's exactly what I needed for Vivid Legend here. We're gonna sit, we're gonna stalk. Still stalking. Now we're going to go. Now we're going to go. Pull away. Pull away, Vivid. It's done. Overwhipped him, but he's all right. He's strong. He'll bounce back. He'll bounce back, and he's gone. It's as easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you do with Vivid Legend. That's what you do, and it's exactly how you do it. Easy win. Gets it done. Gets it done. It's another grade 1 there for Vivid. That's 5 or 6 on the year. That means he needs 4 more wins at that distance to get the Long Champ title. Let's go, baby. Vivid Legend. Rocking and rolling. Good win. Let's go. He really reminds me of Crimson Art, but he feels faster. It could be me. He feels slightly faster than Crimson Art, especially in that deep stretch. But running him as a closer could be the reason for that too. There's your Golden Derby winner, Vivid Legend as a 3-year-old. He's having a heck of a racing career for us so far, hence why I bought him. I knew he's going to be worth the money. And, yeah, I love Vivid Legend. He's an awesome horse. Really awesome horse. I've ran against him a lot, never really bought him. Now that I'm actually branching out, like, I'm so glad we acquired him. Another grade 1 victory for the Legend there. Should be an awesome sire as well. So it's looking on the up and up for us. We're bouncing back with another grade 1. Our Lady Honeybee, she is up, and she is the favorite in this grade 1. It's 8 furlongs. If she wins this, she'll need 3 more grade 1s at this distance for a title. All-rounder. We could be going for that with her as well, trying to win a grade 1 with her at each of the distances. I'll have to look at what her stamina is again, because that's certainly something we can maybe do with her. Certainly wouldn't be opposed. So, we'll see. But the all-rounder title, I'll have to double check. I think she still needs 4 more. Or, no, she needs 3 more. That's a very easy title to get. You know, so nonetheless, it's a tough field. Little Houses here, Last Derby, Country Crop, Golden Monster. Oh my gosh. Tough field, but I have faith in my gal. I run her right. We can certainly win this race, and we need to win this race as the favorite. The pressure is certainly on, so I can't afford any real mess-ups.
It's a beautiful day for racing.
Yeah, I cannot afford any mess-ups. Well, Honeybee, she's calm, she's composed. I think she's ready to go.
The horses are on the track.
Yeah, she is ready to rock and roll with us here. Perfect Art with a record. What do you know? Her stablemate, technically her half-sister, has the record here. That is fantastic to know. Just goes to show you how fast Perfect Art really is. Really was. Still the best. I can't even say it because it's just so many things to describe her. She's been the best, my most favorite filly I've ever worked with. Is Perfect Art. But, you know, I decided to give you guys a Looney Tune version of that. My best horse, my favorite horse. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Gotta be able to laugh at yourself. You really do. You know. I take things seriously, but I try not to take myself too seriously.
Okay, this is where the race
You know what I mean? Why are they 7 wide up here? This is helpful for nobody, man. This is helpful for nobody. We're gonna have a really strong turns 3 and 4 to run here, but if anybody can do it, it's Honeybee. And we get another Revolution. We get another Revo. Please do not block me. Ah, they blocked. No. Come on, Honeybee. Push through. You can still win this. Oh, man. There was nothing I could do. The horse is literally in... Gosh. Oh, the horse is literally in my way. That's so annoying, bro. Ah, there was nothing I could do. There was zero... Ay. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully I didn't ruin your ears. I'm moving past that. Oh, wow. Like, I was already... As soon as I tapped into the Revolution, the horse was in front of me. I had no chance to move. I tried. You guys saw me. I tried my hardest. Oh, that is such crappy luck, man. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. But it's this game being this game. The AI just not being programmed to move out of the way. Anyways, Moon Eyes looks really good as far as the speed and staying. Stamina's awful. Moon Eyes comes from Mr. T and Scotch Dancer. Fast horse, 7 to 9 furlongs on the turf. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's a really frustrating race to lose with Honeybee. Because, I mean, we were on par to win that race. Her stats are still improving. She's got 6 stats above 70s. They're all almost in the 80s. She's developing into such a strong gal. And the game ruins that for us. That's so obnoxious, man. Oh, my goodness. I might run her in the Spring Mile. She'll be in the green. I think she could handle that. The Summer GP is longer. Does she have the stamina for that, though? 63? Yeah, you know, it's better for her to be in the blue. That's so frustrating, man. That really is. That's a frustrating thing to deal with in this game. Moon Eyes, you're not going to be ready all the way till December. So I'm just going to wait to debut this horse in December. There's no point in even running this horse on the dirt prior to that. Actually, I'm acting goofy. It's a turf horse. There are plenty of turf races for it to enter. I'm thinking about dirt because I'm used to having dirt horses at the beginning stages of the middle stages of the year. Oh man. Yeah, that really annoyed me. I think that would annoy anybody for that race to have happened like that. We're gonna do the Dublin Derby. 12 furlongs for Vivid Legend. Try to continue to build up on that long champ title. That's really frustrating, man. That's really frustrating. I'm going to use the restroom here and actually just take a break. I'm kind of hungry. But I will continue to keep this episode rolling on. Technically speaking, stopping halfway through the year would be a good point. But since I haven't played in a while, we'll keep this rolling. I'm enjoying it for today. So I will be back and we'll continue. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Moon Eyes is C ranked already, but he has no good abilities. He only has comeback not good and rough track okay. So don't have high expectations for Moon Eyes. He is from Mr. T. He's the first foal from Mr. T. It's kind of weird. Mr. T and Scotch Dancer, you would have thought it would have been better. His speed and staying are good, but the rest of his stats are kind of average, and he doesn't have any really good abilities, except for being able to run on the rough, so no expectations. We're here in the Mars S with Striking Moon. We're the long shot here today, and I wonder if it's because of the yielding conditions. This is a distance he can run, but yeah, we're one of the long shots. The game's not giving us much of a chance. Must be the weather conditions. And not to mention racing here in Europe, a tougher course. Maybe he is not properly built for this track.
Beautiful day for racing.
I forgot what his power rating is. I don't know if he has a good power rating or not, but no doubt it's definitely the course and the tougher competition that has lowered our odds. We're not expected to finish in last, but it's going to be very tough. That's what the game is telling us, so Scab it as a record here. At least we're running down the straight. Running out of the chute, essentially. A really long chute. And with Striking Moon, I can keep him all the way to the back. In fact, I'm going to keep running him out here. I mean, we're not going around any turns, so he can stay back here, save some ground. These horses, they're eventually going to pan out. I'm keeping them out here. This looks kind of ridiculous, but it's fine for the time being, because those horses are eventually just going to move out anyways. So saving a lot of ground here with Striking. Still saving ground. Just making sure we are not going to be blocked by anybody. Now we're going to get him moving. Tough uphill run. Get him under the whip. And let's see if he can finish strong. Furlong left to go. Not really making any impression. There's the stretch burst. That does kick in at a pretty good time. He's closing down. He's closing down. Striking Moon. Not going to get up there for 5th. But it was a good closing effort. 8th place. Not a great race in general. Too far back. Could have done more. Supposed to finish 10th. We finished 8th, though. The game says we pretty much ran that race relatively well according to the grades, so that was going to be a tough race anyways. Europe may not be suitable for Striking Moon going forward. I'm not disappointed in that. I'm really not. We could have finished better had I gotten him going maybe sooner, but I think it was still going to be tough regardless. Now the summer sprint, that counts for the GWS. But that's 6 furlongs. I mean, I feel like I'll put another horse in that field, so there's no grade 1s for him yet, again. Grade 3 will be his next bet, or I could wait and just save him for the next grade 1 that he can run in. Super Mile he could do. You know, I'll just stick to grade 3s for now. Like I said, he won that grade 1 and the Young Mile Cup. That was pretty impressive with the Revolution. But he still doesn't quite have it to get the wins I want, despite the fact that his stats, okay, he has good power. So why was he not? Was it his stamina? He has a good power rating. Yeah, he's a mystery to me. I'm really not entirely sure what he will be or what he won't be. Like, he still could prove to be better than I think, or he could just be a horse that wins 2 or 3 grade 1s and then that's about it. So I don't really know what his potential is. Anyways, switching gears to Honeybee. She's not the favorite in this 11 furlong summer GP is. Eastern Knife is. I know for sure going forward, I'm going to have to try to keep these horses as far outside as possible, because when you get a Revolution and then you're heading into turn 4, into the stretch, your horse, when you're stuck in that Revolution, it's hard to move. Like, you have to completely stop whipping, moving, everything to shift your horse from one lane to another, essentially. And the last race with Honeybee, we just got screwed because we literally ended up getting a Revolution just as a horse was moving in front of us. Like, I could have eventually gotten around that horse without the Revolution and we could have won that race. But with the Revo, I couldn't move as quickly as I usually can. So cannot allow that to happen today if we get another Revolution. Great start here for Honeybee as always. She gets out well. And again, I'm going to settle her to the outside once I can. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm dropping my gal back because this is where she wants to run. My gosh. That's so obnoxious that pops up every time you drop your horse's speed really low. It's like they didn't program the game to realize that a player could do that just to get his or her horse in their right position and then still end up winning the race. But the game clearly wasn't programmed for that. So who am I looking out for? I'm looking out for Eastern Knife. Okay. Honeybee, she's riding. She is happy. She's a very happy gal right now. She's riding as she always wants to ride in these type of races. Very happy gal she is at the moment. Gonna slowly start to push her a little bit. Just to make sure, because I have a feeling we might get another Revolution. Okay, she's still good. Very good with stamina. Very good. Make sure I move her outside. It's so ridiculous I have to do this, but like, this is the game. She's still good. There's the closer ability. No Revo, but down the stretch we come with Honeybee. She's got the speed. She's got the speed to pull through. Eastern Knife is behind us. Honeybee is rolling. She's rocking. Eastern Knife trying to come off our late surge. But no, Eastern Knife's going to run into traffic. Wasn't going to catch us anyways. Let's freaking go. There's the redemption. Because it should have been 2 back-to-back grade 1s for Honeybee. Technically 3 in a row it should have been. The game screwed us on the last one. Wasn't going to screw us today. And Honeybee gets another grade 1. That's my girl. That's my freaking girl, man. That is my girl, Honeybee. She gets another grade 1. Let's freaking go, man. That is what I am talking about. And that was at 11 furlongs. She is closer to that all-rounder title. She's 2 G1s away within this distance, this range, to get that title. Or she could be even closer than I think. There she is, Honeybee. Another summer GP victory for us in the Gallop Racer Series, but most importantly, it's another Grade 1 win for the B. And yeah, she's getting close to that all-rounder title. I don't think she has it yet, but she's getting there. Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. Because we would have won the other Grade 1. The game just screwed us. So we're in rhythm with Honeybee. I told you guys this was potentially going to be her best year. And it's turning out to be her best year. And there's still 6 more months left to go. And she still has a lot she can achieve. And remember, sustained growth type, late growth type really. So she'll still be this good as a 6-year-old as well. So we still have a lot of time with Honeybee. No title yet, but I think just 2 more G1s and she's getting close. Her 5th Grade 1 for the Lady B. She's raced a lot, but she's a very strong, capable horse. She was green for first 2 years of her career, but now she's really showing that Crimson Art pedigree. As well as Scotch Dancer. So we want another Grade 1, a suitable one. Whenever she's in the blue. Super Mile. We're going to run her in that for the GWS. Why not? Why not? In fact, that's what I was going to do anyways. So she won't be racing again for another 2 months. Let's keep it pushing. Get a couple more races left because the end of the year we do a lot of racing because there's a lot of G1s that we're still trying to win for titles. So that'll be enough for another episode. So we'll do a couple more here. Vivid Legend is up in the Dublin Derby. Heavy, heavy favorite. My gosh, there's nobody in this field. That's surprising. There's like nobody in this field. Closest horse to us is the 7 Public Taurus. Why is that? These other horses must be running in different races. Like, the other better horses must be running in other races. Because I've ran this race several times before. We have run this race several times. And we've never seen a field this bad. I'm not complaining. It's 12 furlongs. Crimson, excuse me, a Vivid Legend wins this. I keep calling them Crimson because they're so similar to me. And they look similar. Very special horses. But if we win this, it'll only be 3 more races. 3 more G1s at 12 furlongs we'll need in order to win the Longchamp title. So, basically, we need to get this win. And then we'll have 3 more races at this distance to win for that Longchamp title. Hey, Vivid Legend. Fantastic horse. Really, really strong. I'm wondering, in comparison of him and Crimson, who is the better horse? Crimson was fantastic. Vivid Legend is looking to be just as good. And I think Vivid Legend, he feels faster for sure. I wonder if it's because his response rating is 95. That has to have something to do with it. It must.
Hey, what are you doing?
Relax, I'm fine. But yeah, regardless of who's faster, who's stronger, both great horses, and I'm enjoying working with both of them. Lots of downhill action here. But I'm going to keep Vivid behind these horses. I'm not going to have him just shoot past and overtake anybody. That's unnecessary. They move out, they move in. Like, I don't understand what that's for. It's like they have a twitch. Like, the AI has a twitch. And then they just need to move their horses for, like, no reason at all. Sitting pretty here. There's not much else to do. I mean, everybody's pretty much running at their comfortable pace. The leaders aren't too far ahead. 5 furlongs left to go. We're still sitting very pretty with Vivid Legend here. Okay, and to make sure we don't fall into last place. He will be upset about that.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
3.5 furlongs approaching. We're going to get him moving right now. You're not going to block me. You will not block me. Still plenty of stamina left to go. Now we can rock and roll. Tough race so far, but Vivid Legend should start to kick in here. And there's the kick. And we're gone. Overwhipped, but he's still tough enough to bounce back. I keep doing that accidentally because I feel like he has more of a meter than that, but he doesn't. It's an easy Grade 1 win again for Vivid Legend. This is what this horse does. And it's another at 12 furlongs. He needs 3 more of these to get that Longchamp title. We'll take it. It's as easy as it gets with Vivid Legend, man. There was nobody in that field. I wasn't remotely worried.
It was all on the line.
To Longchamp we go. On to the Longchamp we go. With Vivid Legend. Like I said, that's as easy as it's going to get with that horse. It really is. Making history, that's his 7th, 6th, grade 1. I've lost count at this point. And we set the record. Wow. Didn't even feel like that fast of a race compared to the other ones he's actually succeeded in. But we beat the record. Wow. I wasn't thinking, I don't think I'm going to make a highlight for Vivid Legend. I still want to reserve that for just our Gallop Racer Originals. Because it's like, yeah, like Vivid Legend, your Sedate Rulers, your Wonder Whales, Beauty Values, you know, Crimson Arts. All these horses are going to win if you know what you're doing. So it's like, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Your Gallop Racer created horses are hit or miss, since you're breeding and you're combining different horses. So, as well as he's doing, I don't think I need to do a highlight. Maybe I'll just do, like, his best, like, top 3 victories or something. But I'm not going to make, like, a whole highlight. So, Honeybee, she's up there for the 4-year-old turf horses. And Crimson, or excuse me, I keep calling them Crimson. Gosh darn it. Vivid Legend is up there for the 3-year-old turfs. I'm so sorry, I keep calling him the same horse. Crimson Art. Honeybee is now A ranked, as she should be. Be awesome if I could get her to S. She's still developing quite well. Her stats are really improving. Honeybee. I knew it, man. I knew if we had a chance with her, it was going to feel like perfect art. And it's just, I mean, they're half sisters, so. Finally, we have good fillies in this game. We definitely do. 2004, we're still struggling on the girls' side of things. But in this game, we're doing everything we need to do. So Vivid Legend, he needs another G1 at some point. There's not a whole lot going on for him. For a while. So I think I'm going to try the Paris Mile Cup. Maybe or maybe not. Or the London Mile. Because I think I might run Honeybee in the Paris Mile. Since that's a shorter distance. And she can definitely run that. So, I'm going to save Honeybee for that one. Vivid Legend is just going to have a longer layoff. There's nothing else decent I can put him in. I'm not going to run him on the dirt. Nothing else suitable. The Super Sprint, I mean, 6.5? Do we even have a title for this distance? All-rounder. This would put us on par to all-rounder. Maybe I'll run him 6.5. Let's see how fast he really is. 79 speed. Yeah, his speed is not that great. His stamina 85. He's fast enough to win that sprint race. I believe that wholeheartedly. He's definitely fast enough for that. Much shorter distance than what he's probably used to, but he can certainly run that. So yeah. Probably we'll do these next 4 and then we'll call it. I need to do a save. I have not saved this entire episode. Oh my gosh. Wow, didn't save that whole episode. 6 months worth of progress could have lost. At least for YouTube, for you guys. So, crisis averted. Let's get into the last couple of races here. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying today's episode, as always. Might have to go for the all-rounder title with Vivid too. He can run everywhere, realistically. He's 9 to 16 furlongs, and he's fast enough to run these sprinter races, so I feel like there's a lot we can do for him. Anyways, Moon Eyes is up in his debut, and not bad odds. Expected to finish in the money. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at him in the paddock. Yeah, we gave him white and gray. Pretty much an all white and gray look. And I gotta say, I think it looks awesome. White shadow roll, white mask and blinkers, and then the gray bandages. I mean, it's a mix of white and gray. It's actually hard for me to tell on my screen. But yeah, Moon Eyes. Completely mooned out. Pun intended? Question mark? I don't know. But we'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can do. Actually, now that I think about it, if we win that super sprint with Vivid Legend, he might get the all-rounder title, because I totally forgot. We already won several G1s in those categories already, in those distances. So, it's very, very, very possible we could actually win Vivid Legend's title before this episode ends, but I'll have to double check. It wasn't the great start for Moon Eyes. I had him out a little bit slow, but he caught back up, and he still has decent stamina left. I'm going to move him to the outside here. Still has plenty of stamina left, actually. Might be able to break his maiden here, Moon Eyes. Let's see how he rocks and rolls. Here we go. No Rebo. He's still digging. He's fighting with the 12 horse. Fighting with the 12 horse is Moon Eyes. He's going to look the 12 horse in the eye. It's just a 2-horse race between us and Splendid Javelin. But Moon Eyes is going to break his maiden already. And that's a good debut there for Moon Eyes. From Mr. T out of Scotch Dancer. Let's freaking go. Well then, his stats don't look like he's much of anything, but he definitely has that speed, and my gosh, he took this field away. Let's go. That's a good first victory for Moon Eyes. Breaks his maiden already. That is awesome. Early bloomer though, so he's also going to peak very quickly, so that type of result makes sense for where he's at. Like, he'll be good up until his 4-year-old season, give or take, and then he'll be done, so... That is good. He should be able to win an open and break his maiden pretty easily. Yeah. All right. Very good win there for Moon Eyes. Expected to finish 5th, most importantly. We weren't even supposed to win that race, so that's an even better outcome than we could have asked for. We're right back here with Striking Moon, his stablemate, and Striking Moon, middle of the field odds as always. It's a pretty competitive grade 3 field, so let's just get into the race. Yeah, I swear Vivid Legend could already be one race away from getting that all-rounder title, but I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, that was a really great ride there. I was actually surprised by how much stamina he had left, considering that his stamina is not even that good. At that shorter distance, which I guess that's what I should do with him. He is a top-tier sprinter. Scotch Dancer was a sprinter, so was Mr. T, so that makes sense. So just a really fast sprinter horse, so we can definitely get him a title. That's the thing. Like, Moon Eyes, despite him being an early bloomer, he can certainly get a title. We'll certainly be looking for Sprint Champ or something along those lines. Saving a lot of ground here with Striking Moon, so I hope this means we can have a really strong surge in the stretch. I mean, we're way off, but I don't care. You know, moving up a little bit now.
5 furlongs to go.
Gonna play a little bit of catch up.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Okay, gotta get him rolling a lot now. So we have a long way to go. Very long way to go with Striking Moon. Very, very, very long way. Does he have the closing speed to make a difference?
2 furlongs to go.
I wanted to wait to see if we were going to get a revolution. That's why I wasn't whipping him. I wanted to test that out. I was willing to take that chance. It could have ruined our race. But Stretch Burst. Don't think we're going to get the win, but we're going to close in for a strong 5th. Top 5 as we should have been. Okay. I'm still figuring out the closing speed with Striking Moon. I'm still seeing how far back we can be, how close I need to be going forward. We're supposed to finish 9th, we finished 4th. That's a great result, and the stretch was actually double S. No doubt if I would have gotten on the whip earlier, we could have probably won that race, but I was intentionally not whipping to test something out, so I'm not disappointed with that at all. I'm just glad to see he has the speed to close up into the money if we run him right, so that's fine for me. So yeah, we'll do 2 more races, I think, for this episode, and that'll be it. Unless we can get Striking Moon into another race if he's ready. Or Moon Eyes, excuse me. Already B ranked. 90 speed. He's gonna be 90 speed, 80 staying. He's definitely a sprinter. 7 to 9. Is there any G1s he can run in already? He can run in the Dublin. Well, let's get him there. He's ready to go. Based off of that race, I think he's certainly ready for that type of event. His Striking Moon peaked already? I can't tell. Really can't tell if he's already peaked. He's only 3 years old. There's no way he could have peaked that quickly. We'll get him in a race. Next episode. I would like him in a grade 1 somewhere. World Mile, I'm not going to put him in that. London Mile, don't want to put him in that either. Paris Sprint. There's not a whole lot I want to do with him. I'll run him in a grade 2. Top 3 go to the Prince Prince Cup. So we'll run him in the Erie S for next episode. Which means for the remainder of this episode, we'll finish all the races for the month of August. We won't start any races in September. So, yeah, Striking Moon. I'm still figuring him out. I still think he's going to peak pretty early, though. But, there's still chance for us to try to get a couple more G1s if I can figure it out sooner than later. Moon Eyes is back up in the Grade 1 here. The Dublin Stakes. It's a tough field. We got Scotch Crystal, Kinky Earth, Sly Chief, Radiant Shade, Root Earth. Tough field, but I think he has a chance to do well. I mean, we were supposed to finish 5th in his debut, and he ends up winning. So, he certainly has a chance, I believe, to maybe win his first Grade 1, which would be fantastic for him. Again, he's from Mr. T, out of Scotch Dancer, is Moon Eyes. So let's see how he handles these conditions today, and let's see how he handles his first Grade 1 race and field.
It's a beautiful day for racing.
It's a stormy day for racing. The cringy smearing of the goggles is making them like, you know what? Today actually makes sense since it's actually raining. It actually makes sense since it's raining. Since together sounds like sense, but it's sense. I know you guys are just like, Eric, what are you talking about today? You know what? Nothing. Nothing really. Nothing really. We're off and racing here in the Dublin. It's a decent start here for Moon Eyes, and yeah, I want to see how he handles this. We have inside leverage, so we should be good to keep our space here. But yeah, this is going to be quite the test here. Moving him up slowly but surely. These horses haven't gotten... He's got plenty of stamina left, but that stamina is going to drop pretty crazily. Okay, we're going to get him going now. Here we go with Moon Eyes. Let's see if he answers back. His stamina is dropping really fast. He's still fighting. Half a furlong left to go. There goes the 10. A couple of other horses are going to catch us as well. So yeah, no top 5 there for Moon Eyes. 7th or 8th. 6th. Was that worse or better than where we were supposed to be? 1 spot down. Okay, so for the most part, we all finished where we were supposed to finish. I mean, the top 4 horses literally finished in the top 4. So, and like in the right order, chronological order. Still a decent race. Moon Eye still has some work to do, but not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. I'm okay with that. Moving on to the Super Sprint. Vivid Legend is the favorite, as he should be. I know he's dropping 2.5 furlongs, but he has 80 stamina and like 79 speed. He's perfect for this race. Still, we win this, we could win the all-rounder title. I meant to look at his previous G1 records before we got here, but let's see. He's won at 12 furlongs. He's won between 8.5 and 11.5, I think. Yeah, he definitely has. And then he needs to just win at 8 furlongs or less. So if this game does it properly, Crafty Gift is in this field. Golden Monster, tough field. I mean, we should beat these horses. But point being, if we win this, we might get him the all-rounder title. I hope so. So Vivid Legend is up. I think this is the second to last race of this episode. Because I believe Honeybee is still up. And her GWS race. So Vivid Legend, he should get the job done here. And I'm hoping we'll have the all-rounder title. We should have it based off of this win. Let me see. But just in case we need more than 1, I'll say we need 2 more. But realistically, if we win this, we should get the title. If I'm remembering correctly. But we'll see. Perfect start. It's already off to a bang here with Vivid Legend. Okay, he doesn't want to be in dead last, so move up a little bit. Thank you. Good stuff. That's about it. That's about it. That's about it. Just chill out right here, brother. There we go. Alright, he's settled. And has plenty of stamina. Where's Golden Monster? Gonna watch out for her. Then again, if it's a close race, she's gonna lose anyways. So actually, I'm not gonna worry about her. I'm gonna worry about Crafty Gift. Okay, they're going now. Now we can start to get him moving as well. And we got the Revo. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. It doesn't look like it, but I promise you it's a done deal. It's a done deal for Vivid Legend. And there's that burst of speed. Going for the record. Let's just go for the record. Go for the record. Golly. Vivid Legend is a crazy horse, people. So fast. I really feel like he's faster than Crimson Art, despite the fact that Crimson's speed rating is probably higher. Something about Vivid Legend feels faster. I don't know if it's his response or what. It's probably his response, right? If I say, let's get going, he really gets going. It's another freaking win there for Vivid Legend. That's his 8th grade 1, I think. 8th grade 1 for Vivid Legend. Getting double digits with him would be nice. We will, I have no doubts, but getting into the 20s would be crazy, but that's probably a little bit overzealous. I hate these camera angles. Like, there's no good photos, really, for those type of pictures and those type of shots. Wow. Save this replay over the last slot. I'll watch. The reason why I'm saving all of his replays is because I'll watch some of these back and then I'll just decide, okay, that one wasn't that special. I'll delete it. But today he has been in 5 of our replays. It's another great jockey eval race for us. Is that not a title? Does he need one more still? Let's see. Doesn't seem like it's a title. It's not. What else does he need? Stats. Can only view the last couple, but he's won one at 7 furlongs. So that's 1. He won at 10. That's one of the parameters. He would need 2 more victories. At 8 furlongs, that's one of the parameters. He won the Azalea Cup at 10, so that's already a repeat. And then he won 12, and then he just won. He's won 2 at 12, and 1 at 6.5. He should have the all-rounder title. He has 7 G1s, not 8. My bad. No titles yet. It must be different in this game, because the way I have it in my notes, it's that's concerning. But yeah, he's definitely, by Gout Racer 3 standards, and even 2004, we should have had the all-rounder title. Huh. I guess I'm gonna have to look through the README a little bit more in depth for this game. Well, let's get him in another one. I don't know what else to do. We've won a grade 1 at almost virtually every distance. Paris Mile, 8 furlongs. It's a GWS race. Might as well. Moon Eyes will... If I can get him in another grade 1, I will. Maybe not over in Europe. But like Europe is the only ones available. You know what? Forget it. Run him in the Fog S. He's capable of it. He's capable. It's going to be tough, but I think that's probably best for him anyway. So one more race. It's Honeybee in the Super Mile Cup. This does count for the GWS. But yeah, Vivid should have a title. Clearly 2003 is much different. So like I said, I'm going to have to look into that, which I'm looking right now. Yeah, it's really strange. Title should have been there, but Super Mile Cup here. Honeybee not the favorite. Eternal Mind is. No, Fair Soul. Far Soul. Oh, that's a really stacked field. I'm a little bit nervous. It's a really, really stacked field. Not really looking forward to that, but I have faith in my gal. She's been running amazing for us. And if anybody's going to be able to get this done under tough circumstances, I believe Honeybee can. If we get a Revo with her, it's over. So yeah, I'm looking at the official 2003 forums.
It's a beautiful day for racing.
And there's hidden categories I'm not trying to win.
The horses.
It's possible, though. Gallop Racer World Series. Or this is not GWS, is it? Maybe it's something else. I thought it was GWS. Dream Cup, no. Horse titles. Perfect start.
That was a beautiful start.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, the titles are exactly as they appear in my notes on the website, so I don't know.
Hey, what are you doing?
I have no idea what that really means. 1600, so that's 8. Yeah, the titles in the spreadsheet or the FAQ of 2003 is the same as I have it in my notes, so I don't know why Vivid didn't get a title yet. That's weird.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Okay, gotta get Honeybee moving up now. She's got a long way to go to the front. Here we go. Let's go, my girl. There's a revolution. She has a chance. She has a chance with the revolution, does Honeybee. Oh, we got to stay under the whip. I hate doing this in this game, but we have to stay under the whip to try to get the win. She's closing in. Half a furlong left to go. Honeybee, can she do it? Can she catch the 9 at the wire? What a effort from Honeybee. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. I don't think we got there in time. We weren't supposed to win that race. That's a heck of an effort, man. Far Soul just beats us. It's a bummer for the title chase, but my gosh, what an effort from Honeybee. Oh, wow, what an effort. It would have been awesome if she could have won that. So close. So freaking close. We were only supposed to finish 7th. Gotta watch that back. Far Soul was tough, man. We had the rest of the field beat. Far Soul was not giving away. Any other horse that's a little bit weaker than that, and we would have won that race easily. Wow. What a race, man. What a freaking race there for Honeybee. She really tried her heart out. She really did. Yeah, that's tough, man. It's really tough. Ah, bummer. And you see how far back she was. I mean, she is so fast. Such an amazing horse to watch run from that far back. Trying to find a better camera angle. We'll probably be rolling up in camera shot soon. There she is. There she goes. She is like a flash of lightning, man. Look at her dig into the ground. She is such an amazing horse. We were trying to get there. It was just too little too late, man. Far Soul was just strong enough to stay out in front, but Honeybee was reeling that horse in. What a race, and what a way to end the episode, because we were so close. So freaking close. That was almost a perfect race. But yeah, these horse titles are confusing. And apparently in this game, you can get these races over the course of the horse's career. They don't necessarily have to be done, I think, in the same year. But, wow. Ah, man. There should be a title, though, for Vivid Legend. I don't understand why there isn't. It's weird to me. I don't know what other race G1 I have to win, realistically. But I'll figure it out. Nonetheless, guys, that concludes today's episode. Hopefully you all have enjoyed. Appreciate the love and support on the channel next time we come back. Still title hunting. We haven't gotten anything yet. We still need to win a couple more G1s. But hopefully the next episode we'll get, you know, some titles for our horses. That's my goal. And we'll take it from there. But as always, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a fantastic day. We shall see you later. And goodbye.
Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.